guys, thanks for joining me again. So I just want to kind of take this time to do like a little check-in update, let you guys know how things have been going, what we've been up to. So we are now in our second week of school and everything's going pretty well so far. So, I mean, we've had some changes around our homeschool, like my husband left, to go out to sea for a few months. It could either be a few months or maybe sooner than that. I don't know. I have no idea what that man's up to out there. But yeah, the first week back to school, everything was going great. This week's going good. We've had some challenges. Today was it had highs and lows. At some point it was really draining, and at some point that the energy was just so high and we were just having so much fun. It's just been a day, but all in all, it was a good day. Okay, so we typically start our day at 9 o'clock. We've been kind of like having some issues with wake up times. Today, I just said, forget it. You wake up when you wake up. Kelsey woke up with me. The boys woke up around 7:45-ish, 8 o'clock. And it's not really late because as long as everybody's eaten by 8 o'clock, that gives them plenty of time to clean up their breakfast stuff, plenty of time to brush their teeth, wash their faces, get dressed, clean their rooms. So that's more than enough time. And to be honest with you, the kids were downstairs waiting for me this morning, so that's always a good thing. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out what really works when it comes time to wake up times. And I'm starting to think maybe we'll just keep it like this, just wake up. My kids are not gonna sleep past 8. I think Jerry did once over the summer, and it's okay. But I am starting to question, is this 9 p.m. bedtime okay? But what's so funny, Kelsey can handle it, but the other boys are like so tired. But I don't know, school just started, so I have a lot of grace and mercy for them. I'm not gonna, you go to bed 8 o'clock now because you can't make it. No, it's okay. They're up, they eat breakfast, they took their vitamins, they got cleaned up, downstairs waiting on me, had their tables out, they got their books together, so I can't ask for anything more. So things were going pretty good. Today was kind of crazy. We had some highly emotional events that occurred today. And you know what happens during those events? I don't really want to just put my kids' business out there, but if you have a child is being a little contrary, you don't know why they're being that way, but they just are. At that point, I just said, I can't help you right now. And then, like, for me, I already know, you see this pimple I have, so I'm pretty sure you know what time it is. So I had to like work really hard to pull something out of me to be like, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. And I just said, hey, you know what? I want to help you, but I cannot help you right now. And then, no, please understand. I love you and I want the best for you. I want to help you with this. And I'm just asking you to please, let's put it on the back burner. I still got a little bit of pushback from that, but that's okay. I maintained my cool and I kept my word. Later that day, I was emotionally ready to handle, the contrariness. I don't know the word for it, but you know what I mean. I was in a much better place to handle that type of situation. So it's like, hey, at this moment, you have to do something independently that you can do by yourself. And later that day, like I said, I was able to help. And then we got, today was very long. We've been finishing up around 2 o'clock. And that's something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. I know a lot of people will judge you if you're homeschooling more than 3 hours a day. Well, you know what, guys? Sometimes it takes more than that. We have long discussions. I hear everybody's input. And sometimes my kids get very chatty about a certain topic. I am not going to tell them, okay, guys, let's stop and move on. That's what they do in public school. You have something to say, let's say it, And I promise you, it's not that long. It doesn't take that much time that you think. Just hear them out. Hear where they're coming from. Hear what they have to say. Don't put a time limit on it. Anyway, so Elijah has been without an iPad for a very long time. Well, first thing, oh God, this poor iPad's been through so much. Before we left Japan, there was this huge spider looking web crack in it. And of course, where'd that crack come from? I don't know. But you can obviously tell somebody has stepped on it. We were at some friend's house, but I kind of think he absentmindedly did it, you know, just jumped up and stepped over, because I've seen him do that here plenty of times. So I ordered him another iPad. Guys, you know, these are refurbished iPads, you know. Refurbished iPads. I do not buy them brand new. But for that, I mean, all the iPads have been refurbished. The last one, I think I paid like $200 something for it. It was an iPad 6 2 years ago, and it worked perfectly fine. This one would have worked perfectly fine too, but you know, it had some abuse. He's a little kid, so to be expected. So I was able to get him another one, a used one, well, refurbished, should I say. And that was a whole lot of excitement, that coming. The school books came today, and Kelsey wanted to get into it right away. And then, like, I had a little bit of children's play stuff to come, and that caused a big whose pajamas, you know, all that. But the biggest part was the iPad, trying to get that set up. And of course, one of my kids had totally just checked out. It was just too much going on. So it was like, oh, I want to quit. And I'm like, no, we can't quit. Tomorrow we have dental appointments. Thursday we have to quit early because we have medical appointments. You know, everybody's fine. We're just getting checked out. And so it's like, we have too much stuff to do, guys. Let's just do it. So we got through today. Setting up that iPad was a beast because I did it wrong. I should have restored the iPad, because we have free iPads on my husband's account. My husband's iPhone, Elijah and Kelsey's iPad are all under his iTunes. And I should have chosen the iPad restoring point of his old one, but I put it on Kelsey's, and so all her makeup, high heel stuff was popping up, and so I had to delete all. Anyway, you know what that's like. So anyway, so that was taking a lot of time, and he was definitely distracted. And then science comes, and there just wasn't in it. I mean, but we did do something fun. We're doing potential and kinetic energy, so we built a ramp and put a little Hot Wheels car on it, and it was a little fun. But we got through the day, no problem. There are some things that I kind of want to tweak a little bit, and I would say, like, maybe our evening routine. I don't know, I want to make sure that the kids are getting plenty of exercise. Last night we did go outside. There weren't any kids out really. The people behind us, their boys were out, but they were playing basketball, so we didn't really, you know, it wasn't like a real basketball. And their goal was kind of and I really needed my kids to get out and like move and exercise and all that stuff. So, you know, they kicked the soccer ball around a little bit. I had them ride their bikes, and then we have one of those little library free book thingies. So we donated a lot of books, and so we go over there pretty frequently to see if they have anything. They didn't, so we just, well, Kelsey found a Batman coloring book, so she just bought that home. It's really nice. We're in Virginia, and oh my goodness, this fall weather is like the best. So it's like, I want to make sure we get out, because I'm starting to notice, excuse me, when we don't go out, and Jerry has a very difficult time calming down. Like, I don't even know if there's a correlation just yet. And other times when we do go out, he goes to sleep with no problems at all. So I just think he has so much energy. That's why yesterday I was very intentional, like, let's get outside. Yeah, no kids were outside, but we're going to get out there and we're going to play. We're going to have fun. We're going to get all that stuff, because he was just in the house, running around the house. And that's not good. We got a whole field out there. Y'all go get that soccer ball and go kick it around. Go get your bikes and ride around. You know, he was really hesitant riding his bike, and the next thing I know, he was moving and grooving on that thing. So it worked. And then my kids, they have some speaking parts at church on Sunday. You know, it's the third Sunday. We have found a church. We're going to Greater Mount Zion in Portsmouth. And this is my kids' first time in apostolic church. I can't believe me. Anyway, so they were like, oh, it's too loud. And I'm like, you think this is too, you of all people? My word. But anyway, they are a very warm church, and I'm pretty sure I'm ready to join now. So the kids, Kelsey's going to be praying. There was a teenager boy. I'm kind of got my eye on him, but I think he gives his moms a hard time because the lady who's over the youth ministry, she said, okay, she wanted to run through the program, and he was, I don't want to pray, and she was like, well, let's just pray. He's, rolling his eyes, and I was like, and Kelsey was like, I'll do it. I said, look at my girl. And then the boys are going to be reading scripture, so I always try to make sure my kids have the opportunity to get up in front of people and speak and make eye contact and engage, and be around other kids. And now this church kind of old. I mean, like one of the ladies, she had her great grandkids there, but they're around my kids' age. So it's like, okay, I see some play dates coming, great grandma. She can come over and sip some coffee with me or whatever she likes. And, so I've seen a couple grandparents that consistently bring their kids. This is the first time I've seen these great grandchildren, but I hope I see them again this Sunday. So that would be nice. So I'm really happy with that. But the nighttime routine, I'm trying to make sure my kids are in bed by 9. Now my kids, one way that they love to unwind, they like to get in their beds and cuddle up and watch a TV show or something. And I don't have a problem with that, but I tell them that every night that's not going to be a possibility, because sometimes we have stuff to do. Some nights we might stay outside a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Some nights you just want to play with your toys. And they've done that. And I have no problem with that. But when it's bedtime, it's bedtime. And you see now we're kind of struggling with waking up. So we really have to watch that. But as a mom, I'm doing my part as well. I'm making sure my meatballs are ready. Hold on. Okay, so I'm multitasking today. That was dinner and it is done. So I get to chill for the rest of the night. Which brings me to my next point. As a mom, I cannot expect my kids to be ready for school at 9 o'clock if I don't have breakfast ready by 8. Just like they have their priorities and things they need to do, I do too as a mom. I cannot, and I have done this too. I think one day last week, I think it was like our second day of school. Of course, the first day of school, everybody's on cloud 9 and everybody's up super early. But I think the second day, I just kind of was running behind myself. And I couldn't even be mad at the kids. I can't have breakfast done at 8:30 and expect y'all to do all this stuff and be ready by 9. I just cannot expect that. Just like now, I can't have dinner ready. Like sometimes I'm very much guilty of, especially this summer, having dinner done 7, 8 o'clock at night. Now, granted, we did eat lunches later and, breakfast was late, lunch is late, dinner is late, but sometimes it's easy for me to not have things prepared and ready. But the school year started back again and I have to make sure that I have these things done. So like now, it's not 6:30 yet, but it's close to it. So we're about to eat dinner. It's ready. So I don't want to have to do all this stuff. And then when it's time, the way my kids like to wind down, they're not able to because I didn't have dinner done. Now, sometimes they're going to have to understand, you just can't do this. So, but I'm just making spaghetti. So there'll be plenty leftovers tomorrow or maybe even lunch. Tomorrow, dental appointments. Thursday, health appointments. Friday, back to school as normal. Saturday, let's go bowling. Sunday, we got church. And so we try, and then we're going to be back to our normal day off on Monday because we had school this past Monday. And that's something else I'm very proud of my kids. I talked to them last week, Friday or Saturday. I said, listen, we have dental appointments on Wednesday. Would you rather have school on our day off, which is Monday, or would you rather have night school? Kelsey opted for night school. She loves night school because she likes taking her bath, putting on her fuzzy pajamas, and doing her work at night. She loved that. But the boys were like, let's just have, Jerry already said, I hate coming back and I'm tired. And Elijah's always said the same thing. Yeah, when we have to go shopping or something, I don't like having to do school afterwards. So they decided, let's just have school Monday. Kelsey went ahead and went along with it. And Monday, after we got done with school, I said, look at what you guys did, the decision you made. School's over. And Wednesday, you got your day off. And they were like, yeah, we do. We don't have to worry about it. Like, nope. So Thursday, we will be having school. It's just going to be a short day, half a day, because I see like they really don't like, doing too much stuff later in the day. But next time, I think that I will go by what Kelsey wants, because the boys can't just keep monopolizing things how they want it. So the next time we have a situation like that, I will let her choose. And she probably will say night school. And hopefully I can just show the boys it's not going to be so bad. Let's just get all the fun stuff out the way first. We don't have to have school as soon as we get back. Do your tablet, go play outside, eat dinner, take a bath, put on your pajamas, let's do some night school. I actually like it too, like Kelsey does, because you get so cozy. And now that it's fall, they have their big, one zip up. Well, Jerry and Kelsey do. Elijah don't like those, and they're just so cute. Like, I like it too. Anyway, so yeah, so everything's going great. Guys, another thing, images. They're everywhere over this internet, guys. Nice images does not equate experience. There are a lot of nice images out here. Just because something pretty don't mean that that's a standard you should follow. The pretty, yes, of course, we love pretty. But don't just assume. Look for substance in that pretty. Okay, I don't want to get too much into that, because I know sometimes I can feel like I'm being a little judgy, but I've been noticing things on social media where there are so many beautiful images, you forget to look for substance. And I'm gonna end it there. So anyway, guys, let me know how your homeschool is going. How long have you been homeschooling for this school year? How is it going? And are your routines and systems working? Please comment down below. I want to know. If you feel like you can have something of value to help me, let me know. And if I feel like I have something of value to help you out, I will let you know down in the comments. So until next time, bye guys.